In this video, I'll be sharing 22 best fashion purchases of 2022. So I am rounding up the best and most worn clothing pieces that I've purchased this year. And I'm so excited for this one because I specifically focused on purchasing more high quality pieces, more classic. I also tried to get some more unique and interesting pieces as well. But for the majority of these pieces, I really focused on more high quality basics. And I am so excited to share everything with you guys. And specifically, these are my most worn pieces as well. So out of everything that I purchased this year, these are the pieces that I worn the most. So I think they're absolutely worth it. And I'll be giving you guys an update on the wear and tear as well, how it's been holding up. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Usually, shoes are last, but we're going to start with shoes. So for sneakers, you guys know I raved about my Air Force Ones all spring and summer, and then I purchased Vejas. So I seriously could not decide between the two on which one is the best. I mean, the most worn are the Air Force Ones because I have had them for longer. The Vejas are fairly new, but I've worn them multiple times, already reviewed them a couple times, and I love them so much. So as always, I'll keep you posted on the Vejas, especially since they're more expensive, they're more of a splurge. But to me, I feel like if I had to pick between the two, I'd probably choose the Vejas. I think either way, whichever one you decide, if you've been thinking about purchasing a white sneaker, both are great. And to me, this was a purchase that was so worth investing in. Even getting two different white sneakers. Heck, I actually got a third different white sneaker this year, but for me, it was so worth it because I just wear this so often. It's so practical for me as well. So to me, they were totally worth the splurge and I highly recommend them. Next up are my Chelsea boots. So these are so high quality, so durable, incredible, stylish at the same time. So these are water resistant, which is great. So it makes it so practical for me living in Washington State. It's always raining, so I get a lot of use out of these for fall and winter time. And the black is just the classic color, goes with everything. Another shoe that has been a best purchase of this year are these Taupe ankle boots, so something a little bit more dressy. I have my Mark Fisher black sock booties that I love so much, so I wanted to get something similar in this like creamy color, which I absolutely love. So I would normally wear these with like my navy trousers. I think they look so pretty with them, or I'll wear them with my cream colored trousers and have like a monochrome look this way. And they are just so high quality, so stunning. The point, again, it's not super pointy. It's a little bit more rounded at the toe, which I personally really like. I feel like the shaft height is really good. I can easily wear it with like crop jeans, or I can wear my trousers over them. So I feel like they're just a really good style and just very flattering and so cute. Except for a dressy shoe are these creamy colored Slingback Pumps, and I love these for spring and summertime. I really think they're just so beautiful, and I also worn these for the fall time as well, but obviously when it's really cold, don't really wear these as often. But these are reasonably priced as well, and I've noticed since I've had my Capto Slingback Pumps for years, I noticed that style of a shoe I wear so often with that sling back, the heel is exposed, and then usually I'll go for like a point or an almond toe, and then just that low block heel. This is just something I pull all the time. So let's move on to tops. So I'm going to start with the bodysuit. The best one I purchased this year is this ribbed one from Abercrombie, and every year I get a new bodysuit from Abercrombie or several different kinds. I love how they are always changing up their styles for a bodysuit. So they'll change up like necklines. They have so many different options for necklines, and then also for the fabric as well is different, which makes it so fun and just kind of changes up a basic bodysuit. So I love this one because it has a really beautiful ribbing to it. I love the scoop neckline. I feel like it's so flattering and it's really comfortable as well. And their bodysuits also come in many colors and they have sales all the time. So I feel like they're so reasonably priced and the quality is incredible. Next up are these crop tanks. I worn these so much in the summertime. This and my like sporty athleisure shorts was my uniform all summer long with a pair of sneakers. And I have these in 3 colors. So the black, green, and white. And what I love about these is that I wore them on its own in the summertime, looked great with a pair of shorts, or I layer like cardigans or jackets over it. I lounge around in them at home, or I will use them as a layering piece under sweaters if I need extra layer for warmth. So these are so versatile. Next up is this Lululemon basic t-shirt. So I did a video, I think back in the summertime, of which brand makes the best basic t-shirt. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it up here. But I essentially tested out basic t-shirts, I think from 10 different brands, 10 different basic t-shirts. And the Lululemon one was my favorite one. I love how it has a casual and kind of sporty vibe to it. And I've worn this, dried it so many times, and the quality is phenomenal. It held up so well, and that is why to me it was so worth the splurge, because continually I'm washing it and drying it and wearing it, and it has not pilled or lost its shape or shrunk on me. I think it just is so fantastic for a basic t-shirt, worth every single penny in my opinion. And my favorite sweater that I purchased this year is the Quince Alpaca Sweater. I rave about this to you guys all the time, but I love how this is such a good dupe for the Everlane version, which is $100. This one is $50. The wear and tear on this, I feel like maybe isn't as good as the Everlane one. I feel like the Everlane one holds up better. I have that one in the camel color. I got the Everlane one before I knew Quince has their own version of an alpaca sweater, but I think the Quince one pills more, so I tend to use a fabric shaver more often with this one. But other than that, it's fantastic. I still choose it over the Everlane one because it's half the price, and I think I like the fit of this one slightly better because it's not as oversized as the Everlane version. So another reason why I prefer the Quince one. Alright you guys, so I totally forgot to share my Sezon Leontine jumper. So this has definitely been a best purchase of mine, the striped sweater. So I think it's just so adorable, so fun. I love the fit of it. It's a little bit more slouchy and drapey, but it's not a thick material where it adds like bulk to my frame. So I love the button detail as well, and I've been wearing this so often. Out of all the striped shirts and sweaters that I have, this one is by far my favorite. And I do think it's worth every single penny, and I just think it's absolutely flattering. Then for something fun, the Belia Blouse has been my favorite like girly blouse, something different and interesting like purchase of this year. I was honestly surprised how often I wore this. I saw it online, I was like, I have to have this. This is so stunning. I got it, loved it. But usually with blouses like this, I notice I don't wear them as often as like my basic sweaters or my t-shirts or my bodysuits. But this surprisingly has been worn so many times, and I feel like this top can just go with so many different outfits. So I wear it with like creamy trousers, which I shared with you guys before. I'll wear them with denim jeans. And it's also something that's very unique as well, because I have a lot of just simple basic stuff. So I love including pieces like this just to kind of switch up my outfits and just make it more fun and interesting from time to time. Next up is this Quince cardigan, as also my favorite purchase of this year. I love wearing this at home, especially for lounging, and I'll usually wear it with like those Abercrombie ribbed tanks that I have, and a pair of leggings is usually just kind of like my uniform with it. And it's so comfortable, so flattering. I just love the way it drapes and sits on my body, and it has large pockets in the front, has a really good like thicker ribbed material to it, so it's stretchy, comfy, very flattering, and it comes in multiple colors. It's also reasonably priced. Let's move on to jeans. So I have several different, a couple different brands that were my favorite for this year. So the Girlfriend Denim, which I've shared with you guys many times, these are designer jeans. To me, they're worth every single penny. I'm a denim jeans girl, basic bodysuits type of girl, so, and sneakers. It's just kind of like my uniform, so to me, it's just so worth it. And especially since like these are honestly the best jeans I've ever put on my body. So the light wash is like the perfect slim straight fit. I have them in a petite, didn't have to get them altered or cut or anything. They work well with sneakers, with sock booties, ankle booties, and I just love them so much. I feel like they really flatter all of my curves, my thighs, my behind, my waist. I feel like they just look phenomenal. Then these black skinny jeans are also from Girlfriend. These are a little bit long on me, so I usually cuff them inside, which I mentioned before, but they're very flattering, and they really like pinch in at my smallest point at my waist, and I feel like it just shows off my curves, and I just am here for that. I love it. I just think it looks so fabulous, and every time I wear them, I just feel like $1,000,000. I have all the confidence in the world. So to me, like when I have a piece of clothing that makes me feel like that, worth every single penny. So Girlfriend is by far my favorite, but the Levi's Wedgie Icon jeans have also been a favorite of mine. So these have a little bit of a different fit to them. I feel like they're in between like a slim skinny style. They're fitted around the waist, but thighs taper just slightly past the knees. These I did have to cut because they're just a little long, but regardless, I love these. I especially love this light wash color. It's just so beautiful. And then this black is also great as well. It has a good amount of stretch in it, the black one. The light wash, I would say they're not that stretchy. You would have to go up a size in this one for sure. I tried to go with my regular size, would not go past my butt, so I went up a size in this one. It's also 100% cotton, so that's another reason why. It also softens over time, so the more you wear it, it'll soften over time. But love these jeans also, but again, the Girlfriend ones, just by a landslide, my absolute favorite. And then the Spanx leather leggings have been a favorite of mine as well. I've had this on my wish list for years, and then I bought it during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and they have been amazing. Usually how I style these is with like a puffer jacket and the Chelsea boots, or I'll wear like the Chelsea boots maybe with like a long blended coat. So these I normally wear just casually with a long outerwear piece or a long sweater I'll also wear with it. So there's many different ways you can style these, and I love them. I feel like they just hug and flatter all my curves. They look amazing, feel amazing. Then my favorite trousers of this year are the Hayden taper pants. I have these in black as well. I also did a video on which brand makes the best trousers. That video, I feel like I didn't score as much as I thought I would with trousers. Trousers are so hard to find, and I think a lot of you guys already know that. I settled on the Hayden taper pants as being my #1 favorite. There's some other ones that I also really like that I have, but these are by far my favorite. They're a perfect like slim straight fit, and they're not like super baggy, fitted at the waist. They have a stretchy waistband in the back, and the quality is great. So I love these, and I feel like these are just such a good classic wardrobe essential. And then outerwear, this Everlane jacket I purchased in the springtime, totally my favorite purchase of this year, including it in this video. I love how casual it is. I just usually, again, wear it with like a bodysuit and jeans and sneakers and maybe like a baseball cap. And there's many other ways to wear it. I've shared several ways to wear it before on my channel, but I love this creamy color. I feel like you can honestly just wear this all year round, spring, summer, winter, fall. This color I feel like is just such a go-to and very classic. And this camel coat, of course, I had to include it. This is by Uniqlo, and I feel like for a wool blended coat, this is so reasonably priced, and this has a more baggier, looser fit to it. So usually I just tie it in the back right here so it doesn't look so oversized on me, and then I will usually just wear it open, and I'll try to style it with pieces that are maybe a little bit more fitted underneath the jacket. And I think it's wonderful. The only thing is that it's quite long on the sleeves, especially if you're short. So I usually just tuck them inside or fold them out. So I just fold them either way. And then I think it looks a lot better this way. Next one is the Mango Handmade Wool Coat. This one is a little bit thinner. I feel like it's a little bit more drapey compared to the Uniqlo one. And the sleeves are not as long with this one, and I feel like with the black color, when you cuff the sleeves, you don't really notice that it's cuffed, which is really nice. I feel like with the camel coat, you can notice it more, so that's why that one, I'm strongly considering tailoring that one. But this one is great. I also tie it in the back as well, so that way it doesn't look so oversized on me, and I just think it just looks so beautiful, so chic and classy and elegant. Also, the wear and tear on the wool blended coats, the camel and the black one, holding up so well. I have not needed to lint roll them, even the black one, and they have not pilled either, which is incredible. I think the quality of them is phenomenal. Next up is this trench coat. So I've had many versions of trench coats throughout the years, and I finally decided to pick up something that was longer in length and in a more classic material. So in this like cotton, water resistant material. So this has been so worth it. I love this color. I think it's like a really nice medium, like chocolatey brown color. Very stylish, chic, and this is something you can wear for fall, winter, and spring. If you're going to wear it for winter, go up a size so that way you have room to layer thicker sweaters underneath it. So out of all the trench coats I've had, I definitely think this one is the best one I purchased, like of all time, and obviously this year, because the fit of it is just really classic and simple, and the material also is great. I've had one in like a knit material, and then I love this like cottony water resistant material because it makes it practical to wear in Washington weather. And then my puffer jacket. So I have a Lululemon version, Abercrombie version. I couldn't pick between the two because I really love both of them. But the Abercrombie one is more affordable, plus it goes on sale all the time. So you can get it for under $200 if you catch it on sale. It's $200 full price. The Lulu version is like $278, so very expensive. Still worth it for me. I live in Washington State. This is probably what I wear the most regarding outerwear piece. And they're very warm. I feel like they look great. The Abercrombie one specifically, I feel like is really flattering because you have the zippers that you can unzip on the side and then cinchable at the waist. So it looks really flattering. Kind of gives you that hourglass silhouette. The Lulu version is a little bit different fit. It's more cropped. It also cinches in at the bottom and it has a little bit more of a boxy fit to it. So just depending on what you're looking for, these two have different fits, but I think the quality on both of them is fantastic. Last couple things are purses. So this mini tote, this is a bag I bought this year. Definitely a best purchase for a purse this year that I got. It's really practical and simple. It's really tiny, but it fits everything that I needed to. So wallet, phone, keys, maybe like some beauty products I'll put in there, but fits everything in there comfortably. And I usually just style it with a cute little scarf on the side. I think it looks really cute. And then this quilted bag has been a best purchase this year. There are so many mixed reviews in my comment section about this purse. Some people absolutely hate it. Some people love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I had a lot of comments of people saying it looks too big for my frame. I don't know. I mean, it's big. It's not a small bag, but I feel like it's great. I don't think it's like too big for my frame. All right, so those were 22 best fashion purchases of 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing these and quick updates on them on wear and tear. So these are my most loved, most worn of this year, and I think they're absolutely worth every single penny. And as always, I'll have everything linked down below if you want to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!